Hi there, Capricorn-Aquarius. Welcome back. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, here to do your October 2020 reading. It's going to be a multifaceted reading, so we'll get some overarching energies, we'll get some for your career, work, and finance, we'll get your love and relationships, and then I'll pull a couple oracles for you as well. But let's pull some tarot first. I'll list the decks that I'm using. And, take what resonates. And also, energies are reversed. So if we're thinking about a partnership at some point, energies can be reversed and just take what makes sense for you. Okay, so overarching energies for October 2020. 4 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. And I'm going to pull it all first, is what I've been doing. Spellcaster's Tarot. This is for, oh, wow, okay. Capricorn-Aquarius, the Hermit. Career, work, and finance. Hierophant. Ace of Swords, which in this deck actually has a lot of fire around it. Queen of Swords, and the King of Wands. Okay. Bottom of the deck, or recent energy, underlying energy, is the Star. And let's pull your love and relationships. I shuffled off camera originally between readings as well. Just getting a little more energy on this for Capricorn Aquarius, October 2020, love and relationships. Two of Swords, 10 of Gardens, 7 of Gardens. In this deck, that's the Pentacles. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. And we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot. Wow. Interesting. A lot of Pentacles, a lot of earthly, tangible, grounded energy in your relationship line here, for whatever you're thinking about. And I also have the Hanged Man as the underlying energy, and the 5 of Wands. So there could be some arguments, or some conflicts just around feeling like, there's been some fighting. That could be what's kept you in a bit of denial. Not denial necessarily, but like hesitancy to make a decision about something. You want the 10 of Pentacles. Looks like you're being patient. But you've got a maturity around this, and you will succeed. There will be victory here for you. Absolutely. This is actually going to turn out to be a positive reading for you in the area of, relationship. So the overarching energy is not a bad energy at all. You've got the 4 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, and the Justice card. You're wanting to make a choice that's going to bring you some stability in all areas of your life. So if you felt like you've been off kilter recently in any way, or if you're getting over a loss, the loss is not all there. We do know that the 2 cups are still standing. When you see the 5 of Cups, the 3 have spilled, and there's 2 cups remaining, which is like the 2 of Cups. I mean, that's amazing. Strong relationship, strong connection, the beginning of a path to some abundance. And then right underneath that, you do have the 10 of Cups. So you're going to be able to bring value to these areas of your life, and you're going to get value back from these areas of your life. So I feel like this is an auspicious time, a good luck time for you in many regards, and a time of rebalancing and stability. 4 of Wands, justice. You want what's right. And you're balancing things out with that Two of Pentacles. That's pretty clear to me. In the way of career, life, work, and finance, it looks like you, again, are wanting what's fair from an institution, an organization. You're learning. You might have a good mentor at this time. You might be kind of adding to your knowledge, part on your own and part with the help of others. And again, I think you're being, really clear. I think this first energy of the Queen of Swords is probably your energy, and you're being really clear about what you want and need in the area of work and finance. If there's been a question about your workplace or your employer and you haven't gotten all the information, or you feel like you're left out in the dark by a little bit, you want to get clarity, and you also want to cut out anything that's not working for you. So if there's a part of your work that is just not really yours to do, you're going to be the person to allocate it to somebody else, or to say, like, no, I won't be doing that. I can't take on everything. I need to take on what's fair. And I also, if you're not working, or you're kind of in an introspective period, and some of you are for sure, you're being really clear about your focus in your search, or your focus in your decisions right now. And you're going to only take what's right for you or aligned with you. And, some of you may be dealing with a King of Wands leader, manager or leader, who has the ability to be kind of, come on with me on this project, or here's my vision and here's what we want to create, and, can be very charismatic. I just think it's a caution point to not get swept up in that, and to do what's aligned for you and what's right for you. Make choices around career and finance that make sense to you. And you have the Star. And I'm kind of catching this as also a real flashpoint of inspiration. You have the Star and a big insight coming. And you're going to kind of look at this independently if there's a work opportunity, or as you evaluate work opportunities. I don't think you're going to be beholden to somebody or get swept away in somebody's strong powers here. Around a relationship, I think that maybe you've been hesitant to make a decision, maybe because you think it's an important decision to make. Maybe you feel there's a lot at stake at some point in this decision process. Maybe you're concerned that, your future's at stake. I just feel kind of a heaviness around that. It's not even like there's heavy cards here, but I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, you're being patient, and you're being intentional with the King of Pentacles. You're being very patient around what you want to build, and it's possible that you're building, you're taking on the energy of the, this could be your Capricorn side, but you could be taking on the more tangible and, success-focused, family partner-focused element of the King of Pentacles, or you may have that person in your life. And I think you're getting some insight around it with the Hanged Man. Maybe you're getting some insight around any battles that have gone on, and I think that you're going to be victorious, move forward. Maybe even travel. I know we're not in a place where a lot of people are traveling, but for a small subset of you, there could be some travel with this partner or with this person, or maybe even on your own. But there's going to be a victory around this, and there's power and there's empowerment here, and I feel like there's very solid, steady movement in the area of partnership. And it just feels like there's a lot of discernment and a lot of care taking to your decisions this month for me. You're aiming for justice and fairness and stability, and you're just cutting out the crap. I just see you cutting out the crap and just purging and getting to what really matters and what's really going to bring you happiness. So that's a beautiful thing. Let's pull you some oracles to see what other energies or advice. This is the Soul Purpose Oracle energy. Excuse my sniffing. I'm sorry. I have some allergies this morning. Woke up with a little bit of a sneeze. Any other additional energy or advice? Capricorn-Aquarius. Grief. I'm going to pull another one. Grief and self-esteem. Okay. So, if there has been any banter, argument, or whatever, you're going to get past this and notice that it's about your confidence. It's about building your own confidence. I understand that losing something, if you've lost something, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. If you've let something go, maybe you're the one who put somebody on hold or has let something go. Maybe it's time to kind of understand if it's something that gives you information about what you want or need. That could be where the grief, where you felt grief. It's just kind of a clue. It's just kind of guidance to, may not be that thing or that person sometimes that we need back, but it just may be a resurgence of a certain knowledge or a certain feeling that we know we want and need. And I think that that's what this is telling me, is if you've had any angst or if you've had any, loss that you've felt, again, use it as a clue, use it as information. I was hearing this week somewhere that, jealousy has a positive side to it. Jealousy indicates what we really want. So if you know somebody who has something that you wish you had, don't get stuck in that emotion, but use it as, information to just inform you, you're probably on the right track. You don't want to stay in that bad feeling, but it's telling you like, I want that in my life, and how can I make that happen for me? And the self-esteem is a beautiful card to get, that you possess the gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. So you may be called upon over this month to give and mentor others. And that could be a little bit of your Hierophant card, is that you're being the teacher. If you find yourself in a position to teach or mentor, or, whether it's tangibly or spiritually, somebody else, I think that there's a chance that you're going to be called upon to do that and extend your gifts. So I'm going to pull one more for you from the White Light Oracle, Alana Fairchild. Okay, and it is the Dakini of Infinite Light. So the outside of her cards are this beautiful wolf. Inside are different feminine archetypes or spiritual archetypes. But they're not all feminine nature as she talks about them. They're just spiritual. And this is the Dakini of Infinite Light, which is number 9. And I'm going to read that to you. There's a really good, pretty full guidebook that comes with this deck. Number 9, which is, we know, is kind of a really eclectic number. So let's see, what does it say for number 9? The Dakini of Infinite Light. Sounds pretty powerful to me. Okay, here we go. Seek and you shall find. Find the teachers. Oh my gosh, we just talked about this with the Hierophant. Find the teachers and teachings which feel pure to your heart. But remember, it is the inner truth of you that will ultimately set you free. Do not give your power away, but do trust in the greater guidance, wisdom at work in all aspects of your life. I've got to repeat that. Do not give your power away, but do trust in a greater guiding wisdom at work in all aspects of your life. Ask for help from enlightened spiritual beings in any matter of concern, and help shall be granted. Believe all problems can be resolved, and a more graceful life experience is opening up for you now. A Dakini is a supernatural feminine being who inspires spiritual practice, guides one to actualize their siddhis, or spiritual abilities, and teaches the inner path of awakening. She protects us from the negativities and restores our vital energies. She teaches us how to act with wisdom. She can be a demanding teacher, requiring us to reflect upon the mysteries she represents and presents through our dreams, inspirations, and meditations, then proceed to unravel them. As we do so, we develop our inner capacities and become stronger. These wild feminine creatures can be gentle or fierce, or a combination of both. When she appears in a reading, travel your path and explore your questions about spirituality and awakening with confidence, for much progress can be made as you do. I'm going to skip to the healing process for you. Begin your practice by consciously connecting with your breath. Take in a deep breath and fully exhale, as though you are clearing out stale energy from within and purifying yourself. I just talked about that, didn't we? Repeat this 3 times. And place a hand on your heart and slowly say, moom. That's a long moom. Moom. And as you do so, sense a beautiful light, like a radiant spiritual sun glowing in your heart. As you continue to make the sound, light fills you and space around you. It then reaches out into all dimensions, delivering light to all beings in need. Relax into the sound and light and repeat this step 3 times. Next, say the following mantra out loud as many times as you wish. It is recommended that we do this at least 7 times. Om Maritse Mum Swaha. Om Maritse Mum Swaha. As you repeat the mantra, sense yourself as a golden treasure vase, filling up and glowing with abundant healing and empowering light, which benefits all beings. Then rest, contemplating the beautiful light within you and all around you. When you are ready, ground yourself and hydrate. You've completed the healing process. So, seriously, it's all about your inner knowing, tapping your wisdom, clearing out your own vessel so that you can receive guidance, purity, and maybe teaching others. I mean, there was definitely a piece about teaching others. We just talked about that. You may be called upon to teach others. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So, excellent reading, and I'm going to leave it there for you. Pretty powerful. I hope this helped in some way, and I'd love for you to comment. Let me know you're out there listening, thinking, connecting, and if you have something to say, certainly give me a thumbs up if you would like. But otherwise, I just really wish you a lot of luck and love for October 2020, and I will see you soon. Thanks.